If you're looking to play more hands, leverage smaller stack to pot ratios, and just generally see more action, short deck could be the game for you. This video is going to tell you a little bit about the difference between short deck hold'em and traditional no limit hold'em. Most importantly, in short deck, the deck is short, which means there are fewer cards. The deuces through fives are taken out of the deck. This affects the overall strength of hands. Number 1, straights will be much more likely, and the bottom straight is ace 6, 7, 8, 9. Because there are less cards in the deck, it is much easier to make a full house versus a flush. It's over 3 times more likely that you will make a full house over a flush by the river. So in short deck, the hand rankings are slightly different than no limit hold'em. In short deck, the hand rankings are royal flush, straight flush, 4 of a kind, then flush, flush beats a full house, then straight, then 3 of a kind, then 2 pair, then 1 pair, then high card. One of the other differences in short deck versus no limit hold'em is there are no blinds in short deck. You play with an ante. The button actually puts an additional ante into the pot, and that ante is live. We can sort of think of that as a small blind on the button. So, if you were in a game where the ante was 2 chips, all players must ante 2 chips in order to be dealt into the hand. The button must also ante an additional 2 chips, and those chips are live. Another big difference between short deck and no limit hold'em is that you can actually take chips off the table in between hands. So if you bought in for the minimum of 50 antes and you doubled through in a hand making your stack 110 antes, you can actually take 60 antes off the table, bringing your stack back down to 50 antes. This causes a lot of action because players play a wider range of hands because they get better pot odds. The stack to pot ratio will also typically be very small in short deck. Other than that, short deck is similar to no limit hold'em. There's a betting round pre-flop, after the flop, on the turn, and on the river, and the best hand at showdown, if you get to showdown, wins. Now, try your hand at some of our short deck tables, or check out our short deck learning series to further hone your skills.